Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? This is your boy Tank for the side chat. Hope everybody's doing well and everything is doing good. Making sure something here because we have a little bit of that's what it is. Make sure to get my mug on the screen. But I have the guys here with me. So, Trip, how you doing?
Hey, the Caribbean man with a British accent that has an American mindset. And, you know what? We have to sit back and hear what Biden has to say about that he can't afford child care on a $42,500 back in the 70s. You know what? Okay, I see a point. They would have to scale back on lifestyle. Oh, he didn't scale back on lifestyle?
No.
Well, that sounds like an argument that a woman would not do.
You're stupid. You know that. You're stupid. Oh my goodness. Alright, and then of course we have Kenoshi. How you doing, Kenoshi?
It's Kenoshi Abominito. 1 week. 1 week people are standing in the streets crying, we need abortion rights. We need to be able to kill our unborn children. Next week, they're like, we need to protect the kids. We need stricter gun laws. People, are you gonna make up your mind?
Oh well, let's groom the children as well that are not ours.
Can't argue with that. Cannot argue with that. Anyway, well, like I said, it is true. Kenoshi brings up a good point. That's of course the conjunction between how people do certain things, of course. And what Triple M was talking about, for those who was not there last night, I talked about how we're shooting ourselves in the foot, where we have Biden giving his speech, and he was talking about when his daughter or son, one of them. No, his daughter and wife, his first wife and daughter had passed in a car accident, and again, tragedy.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's sad, and I'm not gonna blame that for that, but he said he couldn't take care of his kids. He had to raise two sons, and which I said in the video, he did a horrible job because Hunter is not the gold standard for raising a kid. That's a fail. That's an F. Hunter Biden is F. Or as Trump would say, Hunter, you're a loser.
Yeah.
So he said he couldn't raise two kids on his salary, and I was like, wait a minute. Like Tripp said, back in the 50 years ago in 1772, wait a minute, 1972. I'm like, wait, if you had $4,000, $42,500, and with inflation, you had a buying power of almost $300,000.
Wow.
And you could not afford to take care of kids? Wow. Yeah. And of course he said, yeah, my brother and my sister came, we bought a little farmhouse. You mean a mansion? That was not a farmhouse.
Yeah, it was a mansion, all right.
That was not a farmhouse, you piece of crap person. Like, your inability to lie and make up tales is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just as much as we made Trump a one-term president, you need to be a one-term president too. I don't think you'll survive that long, but I just think that I'm just scared of. I'm just scared of Kamala Harris. That's all I am. Again, Kamala Harris is intelligible, like I always said. But speaking of that, like Kenoshi said too, how you guys enjoying your gas prices? How you guys enjoying your food? Keeps on going up.
I'm like, is there something to enjoy? Just asking.
No, but I like how Biden was like, well, other than the great MAGA guy, we have people buying food in their cars, going to food banks and all kind of stuff like that. I'm like, Hey Joe,
Yeah.
come here. Let me help you in a little secret. That's happening right now still, and worse.
Yeah.
So basically, you mean to tell me that by by Biden's words, we are technically still living under Trump's administration?
You
Because that
not
don't make
really,
no
not really.
yeah, 'cause that don't make no bleeding sense.
Nope. But he's on. But it was just funny in that regard.
Yeah.
That is not. That is not the situation we have.
Biden should do a stand up comedian show at Netflix.
Yep. I hear that. Wait a minute. How the heck that happened?
Will
Oh, so
probably
you.
be on.
Oh, you put up the I didn't see that. I was like, how he did that. So you pulled up the video that I did. Okay. Okay.
Uh, actually,
Oh, you put up. No, you put up. Don't run. Don't run. Don't walk. Yeah, you put it. I see
yes,
it.
yes, and also I made my own calculations, the U.S. inflation calculator, just like you, and almost came up with the almost exact number.
No, he was lying.
Oh
That
yes, definitely.
he was definitely lying, as you can see on the screen right there. The trip's putting up there. I was like, who's putting that stuff up there? But touche trip, touche trip.
Yep.
I get you.
Okay. Compost this chance.
I got you. And that's the thing about it is, you telling me I did that. Don't walk, don't run. Did that? I'm like, as soon as he said that, I was like, as a news reporter, like, wait, that don't make no
No
sense.
sense.
$42,000 in 1972 or three made a difference. I'm like, huh? I like how Joe Biden like, yes, I'm from the middle class. No, you ain't.
No, you're not.
You've been in government for
You're not.
50 years. Count them, 50 years.
Yeah.
And all you have done is pain. So stop. And all
Yes,
the
Randall.
all the calculation line you did in the speech. Oh, I cut the deficit. You did it. No, you did not. You did none of that stuff.
Cut the deficit after he already rose it.
I know. Well, he ain't ruined it. He just whatever, just messed up. So, and then gas prices keep on going up and up and up, and so is the diesel. And the diesel is even worse because the diesels are the back trucks that bringing the ones that want to bring the foods and stuff. That's what I said. The more and more I find out, the more and more you guys make me happy. I don't want to be in the city. I do not want to be in
Exactly.
the city.
Yeah.
You isolating yourself so bad for so many things. Not only food, you isolate yourself from food, products, everything, which is just crazy.
I mean, like I think I might have said this on this show, but
Huh?
the food shortages are going to be worse than the cities.
Yeah,
Oh yes.
yeah. Because here's funny enough, it like this. Just down the road, just outside my subdivision, you take a right and you go down the road. There is a basically Mexican people right there selling off fruits and pineapples and all kind of stuff. And then go down,
Yeah.
and if you go to the left, there's a farm that's selling dairy, and then you go further, there's a farm that's selling pigs and eggs, like pork and eggs.
Yeah.
So I'm surrounded by people who give me food.
Yeah.
So
Too bad there's no farm just on the outskirts of the city.
there's some in some places, but bad enough is California, and that's one of the things I was going to talk about, which is I didn't do it, but I saved the article of California was trying to say, okay, let's do a desalination plant, and of course, you would think we want water, and who stopped them from getting water? California itself.
Hey, it's hurting the ecosystem.
Hearing something, all right.
Yeah.
Hearing something that you're really crazy about. Let me see. Let me see if we can find that situation and talk about it. It should be. It might be on the screen right here. Yep, it's on the screen. Water runs short in California. The commission rejects a 1.4 billion desalination plant. As California battles a historic drought and water crisis looms, the State Coastline Protection Agency on Thursday unanimously rejected the development of a 1.4 billion desalination plant from Huntington Beach that would have converted ocean water into municipal, ah, ah, municipal water for Orange County residents. 11 members of the California Board Coastal Commission voted against the facility, which water treatment developers Poseidon Water has been trying to build for decades.
Get
Pos-
that for decades. Sorry.
Poseidon said the plant would be capable of producing 50 million gallons of drinking water a day, helping to make the region more drought resilient. God forbid, California. The commission, which is in charge with protecting and enhancing the state's extensive shorelines, heard public comments on the project throughout the day. Thursday, with a majority of speakers opposing it. Others who expressed concern about the lack of water resources in the future argue that whenever possible, additional water resources should be developed. Yes. Poseidon released a statement following um, the vote, thanking Governor Gavin Newsom.
I knew it.
That piece of crap person.
I was thinking, what? If this is the whole state of California, then
You
the name Gavin Newsom has to come up.
Poseidon released a statement for the following vote, thanking Gavin Newsom for his support reiterated its belief that the plant would be an important tool to maintain the state water supply. Oh, so they were on their side. So even with Biden, but even with Gavin Newsom, you couldn't overturn the shitty board. This was not a decision we were hoping to make today, says Poseidon Director
Okay, I'll take that for what?
Jessica Jones. California continues to face a punishing drought. If you made reservoirs like they've been telling you for the last 60 plus years, you wouldn't have a problem. That's your problem, California. You have the answer, but you never act on it.
Why? Are they too afraid of killing the wildlife or something? Is that why they're doing it?
Most of it is that.
I was saying that.
Most of it is that. I mean, that's why they don't want to dam up the delta, because of the delta smelt of fish. Like, okay. All right. We could get water or we could die.
These people need to be fired and thrown in jail.
This California. I know Anderson is not here. Shout out to our brother in arms. He's in Mexico with his grandparents, and I hope he enjoyed.
We're having a good time.
This week was his birthday week, so yep. Hope he enjoyed it. But yeah. California needs to split off.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Escape from California.
Ain't that the thing? Every day we see new calls for conservation and reservoir levels as reservoir levels drop to dangerous lows. Yes, and you should add more reservoirs for when it was raining back a couple years ago, where people was literally, they were jet skiing down the daggone road because there was so much water just there. You did not build a dam to bottle up the water. You morons.
That could have been fresh water.
Yep. The commission is appointed by and chosen by lawmakers and the government. So it's still Gavin's fault. Anyway, ahead of the vote, the staff recommended against the facility, pointed in part that desaltation is incredible. Is a you hold up, hold on.
I'm brace for it, people. Brace for it.
No, son of a bitch!
So let me get this straight. Let me read this slowly for certain people. My brain just took. I lost a brain cell. I lost a brain cell just a second ago. Hold on.
I blocked out my brain.
The commission of its staff recommended against the facility, pointed in part to the desaltation's incredible energy consumption. If you ain't got dams, you can't get hydropower. One.
I was about to say.
And two, I thought you have all the energy with all the sun and wind you have there, California.
Imagine that.
The energy consumption. You ain't got no water, you idiots. The impact on the marine life, and to protect the sea level rise and the cost of the resulting water itself.
Wait, sea level rise? Where? On a freaking desert?
With the cost being passed on to his customers. I think the customers want water. The hell?
Oh,
This is why you hate bureaucrats.
Yeah.
and speaking about bureaucrats,
We just want
I'm
we just
thirsty.
want water.
I just want water. I'll pay for the freaking thing. No, you should not have water. We don't want that. Why? Well,
We
they'll
want you
pass
to
on the
die.
cost. They'll pass the cost on to you. But I ain't got no water.
as I'm paying for the cost to get the water.
Right now, you guys are charging us thousands of dollars if we go over 55 gallons a day. Which basically, if you take a shower and use the laundry, you already automatically over. So
Yeah.
how about we take the $1,000 and put it to something more useful? You freaking
You piece of loser.
jeez. How these?
Yeah, I was about to
How's-
curse for you.
Nah, I let the nice lady curse for me. Oh my goodness, you people are stupid. Academic is a special type of stupidity. It really is.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah, like
thanks. Go ahead, Kenoshi.
I mean, these people need to be taken out back, and yeah, you can use your imagination for the for what they can be done with.
The commission staff did acknowledge in the report that the fines do not mean that the project is unapprovable. But all seven of you voted against it.
We're against it. Yes.
Nor is it completely against desaltation. Writing, staff acknowledged
Are you freaking serious?
Staff acknowledged the need to develop new reliable sources of water for South California, and believe that the well-planned and sited desaltation facility will likely play a role in improving these supplies. Desaltation works by separating water molecules from the salt water through reverse osmosis, and the lefty high salty brine is sent back to the ocean. Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I can tell you right now, St. Thomas is a small island. They have a desaltation plant.
And
California, a big old state, can't do that. Yes, I know, and I know what the high salt brine can do. I think you guys could figure out a way to maybe, I don't know, turn the salt brine into maybe salt. Do something else. You don't have to dump it back into the water or something. Find a way to use it for something else.
Hey, you can make more iodized salt with that.
Yeah, something. I understand what happens. I've seen what happens when you dump it back in. It gets more salty and it does kill off some wild. Certain wildlife does get killed off by the shoreline. So I'm not. I understand that concern, but
Or like,
again,
hey, or like, hey, California, you build all that salt, you can sell it to your neighboring states in the winter.
it's just crazy. Oh, wow. Scientists reported earlier this year that the west current migration is the worst in the last 2,000 years in California. Already see unprecedented water restrictions ahead of summer. Newsom has voiced support a billion plan, noting California extended droughts and challenging water supplies. He recently told the Bay Area news group, "What what's more evidence to do? Okay, sorry. What more evidence do you need that we need to have a tool in our kit that that's what we expected. Seven out of the last 10 years here have been severe droughts, which you could have had if you made more reservoirs. If let me see, if the first year was bad, the second year is bad, the best year was like, well, shit, let's build a reservoir just in case
Well,
we get a nice windfall of water. We have something.
but nope. Yes, they want to have that third year in a row.
Well, not 7 out of 10.
Uh,
But those against the desaltation plan argue that there's other ways to battle drought. Oh, let's hear it.
Okay, let's hear it.
I would love to hear it. On its website, dedicating the fight against the Huntington Beach plan, a non-profit, of course, non-profit, Surfrider Foundation. What?
I think you do need water before riding the surf, right?
Foundation indicate that the water project would provide the water project would provide is not needed. Wait, hold on.
Wait, what?
I gotta read
No,
that again.
no.
I gotta read that again. The nonprofit Surfrider Foundation indicate the project would provide is not needed. You're in
The
a
project-
flipping drought. What do you mean it's
The-
not needed?
Project provided is not needed. What?
Calling the potential plant a waste of money. You have no water.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
How
God.
stupid are you people?
I have to laugh so I don't have to cry.
In fact, research by the Pacific Institute, a water-focused think tank, found California could substantially reduce its urban water use by 30 to 40%, 30 to 48% with existing and cutting edge technologies. What you do? Think of water in thin air?
Well, to be fair, the water molecules are in fact in the air, but you know what? No, I'm not going that way.
In the recent report, the Institute argued that the water efficiency opportunities can be found across the state, but are highest in the South Coast hydraulic region. It points to the solution that costs very little compared to the desaltation plant, including increasing water recycling and stormwater capture. Well, I agree with the stormwater capture. That's what they've been saying for the last couple. Well, about the 2/3 of the region potential water saving coming from the residential structure. Okay, you're telling you already told people that they only got 55 gallons a day. That's crazy. You can't go no lower than that. One, two. It should. That's what we say. Stormwater capture. That's what I said. It should have been built in reservoirs. The
Yep.
seawater desalination is among the most expensive water supply option. If you're not building any friggin' reservoirs or melting the snow up in the mountains, what do you have? Your groundwater is already basically gone. People literally have to spend a house note to get a well in California. Some wells cost $400,000 to $500,000
Yeah,
So
that's crazy.
for a
wait,
well. That's
wait,
a
Yeah.
house.
wait. Didn't California pass a law that um, uh, that um, that people can't build wells?
No, they didn't pass that law.
Because I heard there was something going
It
on
gotta
like
be.
that.
It gotta be maybe commercial, but not regular. You can't tell a person. You can't do residential like that. It might be
All right,
commercial,
all right.
but that is crazy.
Yeah.
That state is ridiculous. That state is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
You guys
If
said
the Civil War is gonna start, it's gonna start in California. That's for sure.
hey, that state is making jokes.
Yeah.
And I see why people. This is. Hey, I'm drinking a bottle of water. It's up Deer Park. I'm drinking this for you, California, because again, y'all ain't got water. Shit.
Yeah, a bottle of water must be like 3 times more expensive there than
Like
it is
that.
anywhere else.
I was like, now you're putting salt on the wound, man.
Well, maybe you better put a salt in the wounds than take the salt out of the water so they could drink something.
Right, right.
And again, same time with Virgin Islands, they have a desaltation plant. A small little island could do it, but a California can't.
Yep. I bet
Water,
Yeah,
water.
but probably-
As I was saying, water, water everywhere, but not a drop to drink.
But you know, they can't. California that probably has more money than a small little island. Can't even create a water, a saltation plant.
What if the residents over there are trying to capture rainwater from their pool?
And you know,
Yeah, you can-
and you know what's gonna happen. They're gonna have another bad season with the fires, and they're gonna blame global warming and all the other bull crap instead of fixing their damn problems like they should be doing. Cutting back the trees, cutting back the weeds, do forestation the way they're supposed to be doing, but they don't do
Clean up your forest.
because the water, because of money. The last couple of years, Gavin Newsom's wife mysteriously gained all this money from the power plants. Weird how that is.
Yeah, they're doing this all. They're just really they're doing it. These people are pure evil.
Can we have an investigation on that?
The people who are saying the most are the ones who are doing the damage. And
Like,
of course, the useful idiots just let it go.
Yeah, I'm like, Californians, I'm just asking for you. Can we have some investigation on that? Gavin Newsom's wife? Very late.
What are you talking about, sir?
All right, maybe I shouldn't say that because I might get assassinated.
You don't get no assassinated, but it is ridiculousness, though. It is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Just crazy. But that's what we got now. That's what we got. And the one thing about intellectuals that is scary
And what's that?
is no, they overthink things and don't and they think that just because they think it up, they don't have consequences. No, literally, like I said, remember one of my sayings I have now.
Oh, but
You know what's a dangerous person? A person that have knowledge but no wisdom. because they do not know how to apply that knowledge.
Yeah, you're right on that.
That is crazy. Straight up and out crazy. Y'all talking about all this water and everything else, and that's what you come up with?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That is nuts. Nuts, Phil.
I'm willing to bet there's
You
something.
know,
I'm
Huh?
willing to
if
bet.
you can, if you can afford it, get the heck out of California.
Basically.
Yeah,
All I can say.
I'm willing to bet someone out there who might not even have um, a high education like these individuals. They might come up with a better plan.
Insurance from Liberty.
Yep. We got 20,000, 20,009, 20,095 people in the building. So thank you guys again for this. This is crazy. Yeah, that is a crazy story. It just is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
hey,
man.
they
You're not
didn't
gonna
want to.
stop.
They didn't want to recall Gavin Newsom.
No, they didn't. They did not want to do that. That I don't know. Just
Yeah, I'm sure you guys, because it was everywhere. I'm sure you guys heard about the craziness that happened in Texas, and
yeah. I talked
Oh
about it
yeah,
last night. I talked
yeah,
about it last night.
we
and
heard
the and
about
the par- and the whole thing about the cops not like waiting around. It's like, what's going on there?
a border patrol had to step in and do something. I'm like, really?
Yeah, the whole thing just doesn't make any sense.
Nope.
Doesn't make any sense. And the parents are, especially the parents that are trying to get to their kids. A lot of there are videos of them getting tased and handcuffs. Um, I think there was a mom that they were trying to handcuff, but she was able to break away and jump the fence to get to her kid.
Mm.
It's like on one hand, you got the idea you can't let a bunch of panicky Pete's go into a a shooting situation, but on the other hand, it's your kid. You're gonna risk life and limb to save your kid. Like, yeah, I think even if that meant taking down a cop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right. So we have there you go. Make sure I'm reading this here. So Astalo by your name. Okay, you know what? Let me not. I'm gonna say something, but I'm not. Let me be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Astado Clumpis from Sacramento, California. They, I saw a guy watering down his driveway the other day for no reason other than he's too lazy to sweep it. Talk about water wasted at its finest. Hey, I'm gonna help you out with this one. I see where you're coming
What?
from, but I'll say this to you too. If he's paying the bill, he pay what he want to pay. This is
Is
a
it illegal?
yeah.
That's true.
Is it illegal to own a pool in California? I bet it is.
I doubt that because that would stop a lot of Hollywood homes. I don't think so.
Hey, they might have a loophole.
Exact. There might be too. You're right. You're right. Maybe if Newsom would stop letting water back, letting water go. Sorry, Linda Aries from New York City. Maybe if Gavin Newsom would stop letting water go back out into the ocean and stop overcrowding the state with people, just might just have enough water. Got you.
Mind you, illegal immigrants.
Yeah, I know, right? Um, ooh, boy, I pronounce this name. Elsie, Elsie per, Peragori, Peragori. Every year is a drought. True. The
Yeah.
interesting is in the city and states expecting everyone to cut back on the water use, but they don't, and flood the streets and waste more water than any citizen. More washing side, more. Oh, yeah, kind of washing the sidewalks in San Francisco for the bums. Oh, per-
Oh,
that's wasted water. You're so right, Elsa. You're so right.
I totally forgotten about that. How the heck are you going to clean up all those
Why
dumps on
can't the
the
news report about this? You read about that. Good one, Elsa. I forgot all about that in San Francisco. They're washing the fecal matter off the streets.
Again, Californians, your tax-paying dollars going right
So we could
there.
take water to wash the fecal matter off the streets down into the groundwater supply with all the drugs and stuff they have in their feces and whatever. But you can't get a desaltation plant to get water. What the hell?
Yep.
Stupid. Stupid.
Very stupid.
These people are both stupid and evil. What a terrible combination.
We're, we're not going to use the water to quench thirst of our people. No, we're going
Ah,
to use it to wash fecal matter.
crazy.
I hate
Dog.
to I hate to duck out early, but I gotta get some sleep. Oh,
All right. I was gonna wrap it up here, like I said, the thing, but I go ahead. Any final thoughts before you go?
just let's be careful out there. Try not to drown yourself in all the news. It'll drive you crazy.
Oh,
So,
Got you.
yeah, I thought you would
uh,
say sorrows.
All right,
yeah,
man. We'll catch you later, Koshi.
yeah. You guys have a good weekend.
You too, man. We have one more weekend.
Thank you and good night.
Later.
Um, East Baggy from New Mexico crackdown on golf courses and mega mansions before penalizing farmers and the farmers' backyard and patio to survive on vegetables. Okay, California. True.
Yeah,
As far as the Delta smell go, until they become a survivor staple on our dwindling choices due to the crazy inflations. Quit wasting the water and saving tasteless fish. Make those deserts the next to the ocean and cities useful distilled water. I mean that is crazy, yeah, because again, the golf courses they're using the water. The mega mansions, like you just said, Trip, they really have with the pools, like Kadoshi just said, they might not have a thing. Yep.
yep.
Yes, indeed. It's also crazy.
Because I would be surprised. Sooner or later, we might see more celebrities trying to get out of LA. Then you know it is really bad.
Amanda Careed from New York City. Yet California lets tons of gallons of water into the ocean. The water in the Central Valley and foothills are for farmers. Gets sent down to the south. This is a man-made problem. There you go.
Mm, yep, no arguments there.
Jared Von Baron from UK. This will probably end up canceling Do Alley and probably and on Folsom Street and the Folsom Street Fair. Well, this plus the COVID surge and the recent um, friction with London Breed and the anti kink wear movement. Okay, you got me on that. I don't know what's going on. The rolling blackouts, which of course, yeah, remember, let's get solar, let's get wind. You got rolling blackouts now. You can't get the power because it's not constant. Stupid.
Yeah.
Soon come with the heat and the hydropower down 100%, meaning basically nothing else will really be counted anymore. Got you? LM Menendez from Portugal, instead of investing in the bullet train to nowhere and abandoning it, invest in the desalination plant to use the ocean water as a water source. There
Yes,
are
the train.
ways. If Saudi Arabia and Dubai can do something like that in the middle of a desert, we can too. That's true.
Yes,
That is
that is
true.
correct.
That is you. Von Luis. I have done many videos on this channel on. Oh, sorry. Von Luis from New York. I have done many videos about this situation, especially recently talking about how Arizona, Utah, California, Mexico, and Texas go. And this keeps it going. Not that the southern United States are probably over 20 states that have water crisis. Oh, okay. I know what you're saying.
Huh.
20 states have water crisis. Well, yeah, Detroit, Michigan is another problem too. For people like that it was Democrats who run that one and poisoned people and everything, but still didn't do it though. And nobody's
Yeah,
up and on over her.
sounds like RoboCop.
So Brian Lindsay, Biden sucks. Yes, he does. Give the Bay Area 6 months to repair all the leaky sewer lines and plants. We've been dumping our precious fresh water over 3 decades to flushing stuff down the bay, and now it needs to stop. We can end the water shortage very fast. Just close down the Nestle and Chrysler Geyser and other companies that sell our precious water for big profits. There in San Diego, there is a Albertson grocery store chain warehouse has over 1 million gallons of water. All the gallons are bought at the state discounted price of $4.99 per gallon in the store. Dang, it's crazy. $4.99 for a gallon of water.
Man, you know what? It kind of reminds me of uh the the Super Mario Brothers film from '93, and there was a scene where Bob Hoskins as Mario was basically complaining that the tap water is $3.
Idel Mandek from from New Mexico. Let's kneel together and pray to Heavenly Father Trump for water and healing. Y'all are asses. Y'all are asses. Sophia Idel from San Francisco, California. Blame the farmers for taking all the water. Blame the farmers taking all the water for their farms.
Yeah,
Nah, I don't blame the farmers because they feed.
I was about. Oh my god, you just took the words right out of me, man.
All right, starve yourself then. Be thirsty, be dehydrated, and starve yourself. You morons. Oh my goodness, lady, are you crazy?
You can't make this up. You can't make this up.
No. You know what? I'll leave it at that. I'm sorry to call you moron, man, but I don't. That I'm just hoping you're young and you didn't understand that. If that's the case, then you can't eat food.
To be honest, I really thought that was the punchline.
Oh
But
my god.
if that was really serious, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, with that said, I want to thank you guys for giving me your time, your mind, your eyes, your ears, and everything out there. Thank you for that. Again, you know what it is. If you want to check out past shows, you can go to Project Over Mike on YouTube, Project Over Mike Twitch, Project Over Mike on Nico Nico, live now, you now, and of course, if you need a podcast, you want to save your data, you want to have something to listen when you're in the background or whatever, you can listen to Project Over Mike on Spotify, Anchor, Stitcher, and Google Podcasts.
Right? Sorry about that.
So, with that said, any last words before we go, Trip?
Well, I got this one video from YouTube that I would like to share with our viewers, and it's from the podcast of the Lotus Eaters, and the title of this video is Islam versus Progressives Round 2, and actually this is one topic that I wanted to talk about last time, but for some reason it just flew out of my mind. But if you watch this video, you wouldn't be surprised that coming from me, who don't like the Islamic religion so much, but I have to say that I give these individuals or these group more respect than the leftists, because at least they have some sort of some ground to actually stand on.
Gotcha. Alright, well, for me, I wish everybody out there a safe Memorial Day weekend. Remember, please don't drink and drive. As I showed at the end of the show last night, 41,000 people died from car crashes compared to planes and other stuff. Please be careful out there. Fireworks and everything as well too. Just have a pleasant week and enjoy yourselves. Okay, that's for me and Trip and everybody else too. Everybody else out there. And again, remember, pick up the stuff like I always stated. So remember, evil comes in all shapes, size, color, creed, sex, height, gender, age, make no difference. Evil. If you really want to understand how we can have some of these evils of killing and shooting, like Kanoshi brought up, check out last night's show. We shoot ourselves in the foot and we talk about that, because there's a way to stop this. And with that said, remember, people are stupid, individuals smart. Be that smart individual. This is your boy Tig saying peace out for Project Over Mike, and happy Memorial Day weekend for all the veterans and everything out there, and for the people out there. Again, like I said again, be safe and drink safely, please.